What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We all got that special way that we like our Fox bodies to look. Today, we're going to be setting up for an event for next weekend, and I'm going to go over what I like my Fox bodies to look like. Stick around, hit that like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Everybody's got a different taste in Fox bodies when it comes to the way they want them to look. Some people like them blacked out. Some people like them stanced out. Saline wings, Cobra bumpers, black interiors, red interiors. We pretty much all got our own little way we want our Fox bodies to look. Now for me, I pretty much have the same flavor on both my white car and my black car, which I race and I enjoy on the street for the most part, but I have that niche of the way I really need it to look. So let's go into the shop. I'll take you into further details. And if I'm being honest, this is just the way I like my Fox bodies to look. If you like your Fox bodies to look a certain way, comment below. Let me know what you think, because this is an open discussion about that. Don't mind the clutter, guys. We got some wheels that we're swapping around. As you guys already know, that the white car had a set of SVE 1510s. And if you watched my dyno video, these tires were whooped so much that I about fell off the dyno, to be honest. So we're gonna go ahead and get the white car ready for Chocolate Fox, the event that I'm taking it to. But there's a couple things that I'm gonna change on it, and that's what we're here to do today. Because that's the way I kind of like my cars to look. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, in the comments below. I always enjoy what everybody has to say when it comes to, the Fox body look and the way they like their Fox bodies to look. But before we get started, we actually got a package that we gotta unbox here that's gonna actually pertain to what we're doing today on our white car. Inside the Summit Racing, we got some hardened drag wheel lug nuts. Now, we spent about $20 for a set of 5, but these are the right hand 20. Technically, I should have 5/8 studs in the back of my white car, but it is what it is. We also got 2 1/4-inch spacers that we normally run on the back of the white car for the look. And these are really nice bare ones, 1/4-inch. Let's just go ahead and get into the wheels, because I got a little question for you guys. Maybe you can ask in the comments below, spacer or no spacer? Because the wheels actually fit either or. But we will get into it.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down.
Alright, so like I said, I run a spacer here in the back, and these aren't really, these are like the cheapy ones, but that's what we decided today, to swap it over to a good reputable one. So let me go ahead and get these wheels set on the side. We didn't have them torqued down, but I've also got the new lugs to put on too. So I'm super happy about that. They're all gonna match. They're all gonna be hardened because they're gonna be pretty strong like the studs. So. Just tell me that I can. Like I said, I didn't know if I was going to run a spacer or not. That kind of sticks out a little bit. We'll see what it looks like on the ground. But like I said, I got plenty of room, plenty of gap in there, and plenty of offset to go ahead and switch this around if I wanted to. So I'm not real sure if we're going to keep the spacers on anyways. We could tuck it in another 1/4 inch. It wouldn't really matter, you know what I mean? Guys, I really like the way this looks. I think I'm just gonna keep the spacer on. It keeps the tire pretty much right at the fender. Plus, so when we go to put our drag slicks back on that require a small spacer to clear, then I won't have a problem with trying to find it. But I really do like it. I really do like it. We're gonna get to the other side. I gotta do a little bit of clearancing, and we're gonna get the wing on and hopefully the rear bumper in this video that we've been slacking on and just sitting over here in the corner because I had it painted. But I think the stance is right for being a car that gets raced often. I think it looks good. I'm happy with it. It's not a perfect car. You can see the blemishes in it, but it sure is pretty fast. So Let me get back over to the other side. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, and then we'll take a look at it. We'll check you out with the wing, and we'll continue with what I think my Fox body should look like. All right, guys, I'm super stoked with the way that actually looks. Honestly, guys, it looks great. It looks great. Just the way it stands out. Now, as far as like Fox bodies are concerned, and you can see right here with my dad's car, we got a Celine wing on my dad's car. I got one on the black car outside, and of course now I have one on the white car. The stance is a big deal to me. The Celine wing, I'm just a big fan of the Celine wing. I think they should have looked like that in GTs to begin with. Even though I don't mind the GT wing. Honestly, the wing just looks amazing on this, but what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna end up studding it, and maybe one day we'll probably end up putting an aluminum wing on this car, maybe just kind of moving on with that look. But you know, it's a street car, race car. We have a lot of fun with it, you guys. So this is the old wing that we used to actually have on the car for the longest time, and what I did was I bought some threaded rod and some flange nuts. So what we're gonna do with my wing here is we're gonna put, I've already got it marked on the green spot. We're basically gonna thread the rod in and make it so it's removable like my black car. That way, when I head out to the track, I can simply just take my wing off, so I won't have any drag at the track, and I set my slicks up, and I'm ready to go. So let me go ahead and get that thing studded. I'll see you guys here in a second. All right, guys, so we're getting close. We got another stage done on the car. As you can see here, I went ahead and cleaned up underneath my hatch. I had so much drag radial stuff. It was all caked in my hatch. It's crazy. So as you can see, we're kind of cleaning up the interior for Chocolate Fox. I got a lot of stuff, you know, in corners that I wanted to clean. Anyways, I had to take the seats out because I got to pull the quarters out a little bit. Now, remember, this is an 87, so I ended up putting black 90-93 quarter panels in, and ended up actually stud mounting the shoulder straps. If you notice, I got the shoulder strap seat belt in, so that was pretty cool. I actually did a cool video on how to do it. Basically, I just drilled a hole and a stud into the wheel well or whatever and just brought it through. No big deal. Anyways, back here at the wing, you can see that I made a couple studs just like I did on my black wing and my dad's Celine wing. And of course, I got the little flange serrated little bolts that'll go in. Just makes for a quick dismount. You know, when I'm changing tires, I can pull my wing. That way I don't get any of that drag from the wind on this Celine wing, because it does cost you a little bit there. So let me bring that ring up and we'll put it on and we'll see how it fits and how well it looks. Guys, I think it's the first time I've had this wing on here. I'm telling you, in like 3 years. You should have seen the layer of dust and dirt that came off of it. It was almost disgusting. And it's still got a couple chips in it. Again, guys, my cars were never perfect. They're solid, they're rust free for the most part, for being in Ohio, but you know, there never was perfect and never really meant to be. So I really like the look. We got one more stage to go. Outside of cleaning the interior, which you guys already know it's black, so that's nothing special, is we're going to put the bumper on, and that's a little bit more tricky than normal, because I think that we have to take a handful of things apart just to get to the studs inside to take it apart. But I'm not going to take you guys through that. You know, we're just going to get it installed, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So all right, guys, so I've been fighting with this for about an hour or whatever. We ended up getting the rear bumper off. You can see it's seen better days, but here's the one thing that was really cool about my bumper was everything was Z-Bart, like all up in the quarter panels, which I don't know if you guys know what Z-Bart is, but Z-Bart back in the day was a, like an undercoating. Like my whole car is full of it. I probably got 50 pounds worth of Z-Bart on there if I was to scrape it all off and paint it. Probably go a little bit faster, right? But anyways, this is kind of a sneak peek. Like I said, I'm gonna come back tomorrow, kind of clean up my little areas. You can see when somebody painted the car, they didn't paint underneath the ground effects, which is kind of a no-go, but that's okay. This Cobra bumper was off of a car that would have been wrecked, so there was a couple chips in it. They did a really nice job fixing it, but you can see how it bowed. I'm gonna have to cheat and run a screw here. Unfortunately, gonna have to do it. I got a bolt here, it's gonna fit just fine, and I got a nice brace. This isn't about installing a Cobra bumper. This is about my look. I love the look of the Cobra bumper. I love the look of the Celine wing on top of the Cobra bumper with the 86 GT lights. Today, we're just gonna be focusing on getting the bumper on, installed, and stabilized and cleaned. No, it's been a long video, guys. This is the look that I go for on all my Fox bodies for the most part. I don't know why I'm addicted to this look. The Celine wing, the Cobra rear bumper. It's just the way I like my cars to be stanced. This car's gonna be a little bit stanced, a little bit different than my black car. It's a little bit more slammed because I race this car quite often and I don't want to interrupt that process. So stick around. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing mounted. We'll talk afterwards. All right, guys, so what do you think? You know, it was an aftermarket bumper. It didn't fit 100% perfect, but that's okay. It's got a little wave in it. I put the brace bar, actually mounted the brace bar that I put on there that was new and clean to the actual bumper once I got it fitted. But unfortunately, I do have an issue. It didn't fit really good like I thought it did. And there was a stud in the middle here that went through one of the holes, but I ended up having to put a screw here, which is like a no-no. But it fit really good right here. I thought it was okay. This is the look I like to have. I'll hide this with some putty and some white. That won't be a big problem. My car's not perfect. You can see the chips in it. I mean, it's clean, but it would make a perfect perfect candidate for a wrap. So, all right, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you today. It's just about that look. It's about the Cobra insert, which I kind of deleted that on here. It's about the stance. You know, you got one that's kind of slammed a little bit. I got one that I raced quite a bit. You know, it's got to be up a little bit higher in the back, but I'm going to probably end up revisiting that. And it's just a fact of having the the Cobra bumper, the Celine wing on both of them. It's just the look, man. And that's the look I like on my Fox body. So again, guys, chime in below. Let me know what you guys think and let me know what kind of look that you like on your Fox bodies. All right, guys, so that's pretty much all I got for you for this video. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe below. Check out the join button for the channel membership as it has its perks. I encourage you to check out the thanks button next to it if you want to donate to the channel. Aside of that, we got some new merch, got some hats, got some shirts coming in. I'm going to be at Chocolate Fox this year. I'll be at Ford Takeover this year, so I hope to see some of you guys there. Without further ado, I'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you.